Hello everyone and welcome back to the World Tour. Bit of a strange episode this one. We've got a lot of tactical changes, some new transfers, as well as a league game and a Europa League game. Right, so yeah, as I was saying, we've got a bit of everything for you today. So I've tried out a new tactic because the previous one, while it was working quite well in the league, didn't seem to have the pulling power in the Europa League that we'd like, so I wanted to try something a little bit new. Obviously losing 1-0 to Krasnodar was a little bit disappointing, especially when we created absolutely nothing at all in the second half. So I'm going for this a little bit more attacking with an attacking midfielder. I've changed the two wide men to wingers instead of inverted wingers, which seems to suit the two players that we've got a lot better. We're still a little short on the left hand side, but we do have options on the right, so we'll just have to do what we can. You may recognise a couple of names, not recognise a couple of names in there. You might see a couple of new names in there, so let's show you this. After changing the tactic, I realised I didn't have an attacking midfielder, so I went out and brought in Matteo Ponce. I'm going to call him Ponche, just because Ponce is a completely different meaning in England. He was 19 when I brought him in. He's recently just turned 20, 4 days ago. Good young player, 3.5 star current, 4.5 star potential, so there's still some room for improvement. But we need an attacking midfielder. So he's played a game in the Cup for us, got a decent average rating of 7.5. I'll show you that game in a minute. We've also brought in Romain Bravo as a striker. He's 21 years old, another Argentinian. You might notice that a lot of my foreign contingency are Argentinian, but for some reason there seems to be a lot of them going around for free. So he's come in to give me another striking option because I was limited to Beckford, Hoxage and Ashani, which if I got any injuries would have left me very thin on the ground. So we've now got 4 striking options, which is good. He also played in the Cup, got an 8.1. So a good performance from him. I'm not sure if I showed you this guy, Carlos Espinola. I think I did. He's a right midfield option. He played in the Cup game. He's scored twice, 2 assists. So we did win quite convincingly. We won 5-0 against Sopoti in the first leg, so obviously we've got to play them again. But as I said, out those 5 goals, 1 was an own goal. So Espinola was actually involved in every single goal. The 2 that wasn't scored by him, he actually created. So I had a really good game. Very impressed. I know it's much lower opposition, but excuse me, he's getting in there, which is good. So I've changed the team back to how I would like it to be for this match. We're in with Elazai in the nets. Obviously, Avdelari had a couple of games. He played in the league game against the team at the bottom of the table that I'm not going to try and pronounce because I've not got a chance. And he played in the cup match. So Elazai is going back in for this one. Coronel's playing out on the right because Doda's not quite fully fit yet. Obviously Doda's going to be the first choice. We're really on the border of our foreign allowance at the minute. Bajrami and Topi are going to be starting as our centre-backs with Listako on the left. Lishkalari playing as the right wing with Enis Chokai in the centre as a box-to-box midfielder. Obviously I've got quite a lot of options there because we did used to play with 2, so I'll rotate them round, see who plays the best, but he's got a good rating at the minute, so I've opted for him. Chinari is out on the left as normal. Ponche is going to be starting again in attacking midfield with Bravo and Hoxage up front. I'm resting Beckford a little bit, not because he's not scoring, because he is, but mainly because, actually, do you know what? I wanted to give Bravo a game, but you can't drop Beckford when he's in that kind of form. So a bit of a rethink there. Ashani has still yet to score a goal this season. I've actually loan listed him, so if he can get out on loan for a team in this league, I'm going to let him, but only if they're going to play him regularly. So let's get into this. Obviously this team are top of the league currently. We're a point behind them with a game in hand, so winning this puts us in a great position to give ourselves a little bit of breathing space at the top. We could go 2 points above them and still have that game in hand. Also depends on what Partizani aren't playing, so that doesn't matter too much. But we've still got a game in hand over them as well. which is looking like it's against Apollonia-C1. So winnable. I mean, poor old Bezes cut to drift a little bit there with the 1 point. Chokai. So you can see where he were trying there. But it's coming straight back for Zilu. Good save, Elazar just tipping it wide. Got his fingertips on the end of that one. Hassani. There's a lot of Hassanis in this country. Hoxage. Nobody there. It's out of danger, that's the main thing. Excuse me, I seem to have something stuck in my throat. Currently the only team in the league that's not lost a game yet as well, so that's promising. Got a great goal difference. We're already 10 goals clear of the team that's top of the league, so obviously that 7-0 drubbing in the last league match has helped massively in that. Chinare! Oh, unlucky. That would have been a beautiful finish. Lushtaku with a long throw. Weird. They seem to be going out of play. Come on. Obviously, I don't mind too much drawing away from home. It's the gap is not going to get any bigger. A win would be ideal, but it's still early days. We're only 8 games in. A draw against the team that's currently top. They're clearly in a bit of form, so it's not too bad. Just don't lose. Stenio. Oh no. That's a good finish. We need to show some passion, lads. Come on. We need something now. Right. I've seen nothing from Beckford. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? Beckford's going to drop back and Ponche is going to come off, because that's still correct with my foreigners. I would preferably like to bring Checker on there, but he's not fit yet. Let's bring... Hussani. This is not what I wanted. Lishkalari. Send it out. Hassani! Just needed a touch that as it went through. Lishkalari again. Oh, he saved it. Why did the net ripple? Is it the goalkeeper? That was bad graphics. Come on, we're trying. It's off at a bad. It's offside anyway. Come on. Oh no, this is wrong end. Get rid of it. Never mind. That's it. Game over. 2-0 down. Not good. Not the result we wanted at all. Our first defeat of the season. Not great. I'm not sure how that tactic worked in that game, to be fair. Oh god, Lushtaku had a terrible game. Right, it's time for our European test. Obviously I've got some players that are unregistered. The new guys can't be registered for the Europa League until the next round. Chances are we're not going to be in the next round. So we are going for Beckford in attacking midfield instead of Ponche. And Ashani has gone back up front in the place of Bravo. But apart from that, the rest of the team's pretty much the same. So we're going to see if we can get some points on the board in Europe. We're at home, so that's a slight plus in our favour. And obviously Lille are a good side, so... Whoa, I don't know. Oh, hang on a minute. Riyad Mahrez. Okay. It is... Oh, no. They've got players that I recognise. Renato Sanchez is there as well. What on earth is going on? I know he's been there a while, but... God, they expect us to be able to do something against these kinds of teams. That was too easy. Goalkeeper, you need to go down at his feet, not just kneel at him. Why are we playing at this weird ground again? I don't get it. Wait, there's a match information thing here in there. From Shqiperise, we're playing in a different ground. We played this other European home tie in this ground. Whose is this ground? We're playing at Bessa's ground. Who are Bessa? Wow, they're a first category team. It's got a capacity of 9,000. Is that because our ground's smaller? We've got a 12,000 capacity stadium. 5,000 capacity used in normal matches. I wonder if that's why we're playing there then. I don't like it, it's black. This is why we're not winning home ties. We're not actually at home. Oh. So we've not had a home tie in the Europa League group stages. We are playing all our games away. I don't think this tactic works, you know. We're already 2-0 down. I know it's Lille, but we were playing better with the previous tactic. I know they're a better team than we are, but we gave Arsenal a game twice with the previous tactic. I don't really want to give up on it after 2 games, but oh, now we're going to be 3-0 down. Let's give him a penalty. Obviously, when it goes to VAR, we know it's going to be a penalty. Just stop your faffing. I've never once seen a Football Manager game where you've gone to the screen and said no penalty. Sometimes it's been really, really, really close to the edge of the box and you're given a free kick instead, but there was no way that wasn't going to be a penalty. Yusuf Yazigi. We're getting a drubbing here. Anytime you're ready. Oh, this has not been a good episode. Maybe I jumped to conclusions by changing this formation. I don't know. We're playing poor though, that's for sure. Let's at least get a goal. Coronel. There we go. Oh, we're waiting for the offside, but we've got one back. At least we're not getting hammered quite as bad. Some players playing absolutely shocking. Shtaku plays well on left midfield. Beckford's not playing well at attacking mid, but there's not a lot I can do about that. I don't have another striker on the bench, so I can't do much with that either. Make a couple of changes, see if we can at least give them a bit more of a game. Going for the chip there. Riyad Mahrez in this team. I mean, come on. Oxage. Go on, Oxage. Keep going. Go on, lad. Put some pressure on him. That's the main thing. Not coming from that throw-in, though, no. Good save, Elazaj. Coronel now down the right-hand side. Oh, is that just takes straight off him by Renato Sanchez? Like, yeah, I'm taking that. It's mine. Bamba's in. Good save. Too easy. Straight back to his feet. He needs to be palming them away from the opposition, not back into their path. Lich Kalari. Nice ball. A shiny. Cut inside well. Keep going, lad. Unlucky. Oh, the Shtaku's at the post. They've ruined us. Absolutely ruined us. Let's Lushtaku's tired. So the revelation here is we do not play home games in Europe. That's not pleasant. That was just terrible. And that's poor headed as well. Why are you just heading it straight back to them? And now Shqiperise getting sent off. Oh. I don't have another right midfielder that can play in Europe. Until Ryuta's fit. Beckford could play there for 2 minutes, it's not going to kill him. Good hands. It's nice to see you can hold the ball occasionally. It's just coming straight back, lads. You need to play to feet. Don't let him get another. Oh, it's getting embarrassing. We didn't deserve that. I do not think this tactic is working, and I should have read that before I clicked hand over to assistant. So, thank you everybody for watching. A bit of a disappointing episode there, out of Europe, which we expected anyway, but the league game is the one that's really wound me up. I were hoping to have better things from that formation, but it's not to be at the moment. I might give it another couple of games and see what happens, but we shall see. If you've enjoyed, please do leave a like down below. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Hit the bell to turn on your notifications, and I'll see you in the next episode.